Hello, I am Joshua Kirk. In Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, we see the story of Evelyn Wang and her struggles as a small business owner of a laundromat with her husband. We see her life and all the struggles she goes through as we eventually see that she's accused of fraud by the IRS due to improperly filing for her taxes. This culminates in them going to the IRS office. However, but then suddenly her husband snaps and then puts some earpieces on her ear. Those earpieces are what I would like to talk about. Now, these earpieces play a central role in the movie. These earpieces are the dimension hopper devices. This dimension hopper device allows you to hop between like the consciousness of different alternate dimensions of yourself. For example, so like an example in the movie, Evelyn is fighting someone, and of course she's not a good fighter. However, what she tries to do is that she puts her ear headphones on, and then she tries to go to this version of her that is good at kung fu. That now she has the powers of of her kung fu. Now, these are important also because Evelyn is responsible for making them. Wait, sorry, a prime version of Evelyn. This Prime Evelyn was one of the first to realize that there was a multiverse, and so that universe with her Prime husband created the earpiece device. How it works is that when you have to follow a set of instructions, for example, in the movie, it's like, oh, put your shoes on the wrong feet, then imagine you're somewhere. Then when that happens, then suddenly she's sent to an alternate universe where her alternate husband is the Prime version of him, as they call that universe's version of him. Now, what they do there is then they talk. They talk there, and that he lore dumps on the movie. Now, I like this device. I like this prop, as this prop is a very, I guess the best word is a nostalgic thing for me. And it would be for a lot of other like people who were born around that time or worked around that time. Because these earpieces were like at the start of the iPhone age to help you call people without having to look at your phone. Nowadays, they're more relevant because of stuff like AirPods and headphones being more cheaply available. But this is a somewhat sort of nostalgic item as the time period I grew up in. They were still common enough. But then eventually, as I got a little older, they faded out. They're still used today, but not as much. But yeah, that's one of the reasons I like it. It's like kind of like a nostalgic kind of thing. I also like it because it's such like a specific old item that's somewhat out of date now that they specifically choose to be the catalyst of a super sci-fi concept of the concept of alternate realities, and I really like that idea. Overall, this movie was really good, and I feel the earpieces being the central figure is a great little like joke that they made about like how like about like just what they are. Thank you.